Welcome to Garden Wise Adventures. My name is Molly and I'm glad to be back. It is now 2025. I did take some time off to enjoy the holidays, but now I'm back to filming videos. Now, I live in Utah, zone 6/7, and today is a little bit windy, a little bit stormy, in what has been otherwise a very, very warm, very dry winter. The last few days we did have a little bit of rain. Today it is snowing in the mountains, thank heavens, because we do need the water. But I wanted to go through today and let you know what my plan is for the year with my videos and do a recap on the 2024 blooms and colors in my water efficient landscape. Now, if you're new here, just for a little bit of information, once a month I do a recap on what has bloomed in my water efficient landscape. But it is January, the very beginning of January, and nothing is in bloom right now. So this video is just going to show you a recap of what has bloomed all year long. And you can use this video kind of as a resource if you live in a climate like I do, which is Utah, which is cold during the winter, very hot during the summer, and quite dry. You can see what kind of color and texture you can use in your landscape to have beautiful color all season long. Now, I also wanted to go over a little bit of what I want to do for the rest of the year. Now, I am a very busy person. I'm a single mom. All my kids are grown and raised, but I do work full time. I have a landscape design company. I do YouTube, and then I also have just recently started a new job last year where I am an accountant and front-end manager on a high-end nursery here in Utah. That nursery is Sun River Gardens, and it has been a very enjoyable job, but it does take a lot of time. So this year, what I wanted to focus on is number one, why do you want to garden? I've noticed throughout the years that since COVID, when gardening interest peaked, the interest in gardening seems to be declining a little bit. And I want to talk to you about why I garden and why it's important for you to continue gardening, even if you don't have a lot of time. And then second, I want a lot of my videos to focus on how to garden more efficiently and how to make it accessible to those who have a little less money and a little less time. I've always been the only one who's maintained my gardens, always been the only one who's installed my gardens, barring a few exceptions like my pathways and a little bit of help with some of my maintenance. I do have a guy that I hire, he used to be an employee of mine, that every once in a while, like once or twice a year, I'll have him do the jobs that I don't want to do. And I'll show you some of those jobs, just so I can be perfectly honest about what I do in my yard and what I don't do. And I tell you, I do 90% of the work here. Now, the other thing that I do in my videos is I do a plant of the week. Last year, I focused on edible herbs, and I'll link a playlist up above so that you can see what those herbs were last year. And there's a lot, I do them once a week, so there's a lot of them. I think there's probably at least 30 videos on herbs that you can grow in a water efficient landscape. This year, I'm gonna focus on water efficient perennials. Now, all of the perennials that I'm gonna mention are not gonna be completely water efficient, but they will be perennials that I have grown or have seen grown in water efficient landscapes. And we'll talk a little bit about how you can grow less water efficient perennials and still count it as a water efficient landscape. So this year is going to be packed full of fun and informative videos, and I would love it if you would subscribe. I have made a challenge for myself this year to hit 10,000 subscribers, and I would love you to help me do that. Also, if you could like and comment down below on each of my videos, just to let me know where you are at, what you're growing, and any ideas that you have on how I can improve or in different videos that I can make. So the rest of this video, there's going to be no talking. It's just going to be a recap on all of the blooms that I've had this year. And like I said, you can use this as a resource for plants that you can plant in your water efficient landscape, especially for those in zones 6 and 7. Now, hopefully you enjoy this video. If you do enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and go have a wonderful garden adventure.
to the coast, somewhere far away from home. All we need is just ourselves and nothing else. Feel the sand between our toes, hear the oceans ebb and flow. The summer air fills our lungs and keeps us young. So we'll write our names in the sand right where we lay, our bodies down to rest, and we'll fall asleep where the land and ocean meet, our place in the wilderness. The fire burns through the night, keeps us warm till morning light. We'll watch the sun fill the sky and lose all sense of time. So we'll write our names in the sand right where we lay, our bodies down to rest, and we'll fall asleep where the land and ocean meet, our place in the wilderness, our place in the wilderness. These days lately feel like bliss, our place in the wilderness.